Silence. All stand and remain standing until the conclusion of the reading of the proclamation. Ladies and gentlemen, the proclamation. All persons having any business before this honorable court now draw nigh. Give your attendance, and you shall be heard.
Admission of lawyers. Tasia Phoenix Abel.
May it please the court, I move that Tasia Phoenix Abel be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Tasia Phoenix Abel be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Nandy Blackwood.
May it please the court, I move that Nandy Blackwood be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Nandy Blackwood be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Jake Austin Carroll.
May it please the court, I move that Jake Austin Carroll be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Jake Austin Carroll be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
John Michael Coleman.
May it please the court, I move that John Michael Coleman be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That John Michael Coleman be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Rihanna Marie Dalglish.
May it please the court, I move that Rihanna Marie Douglas be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Rihanna Marie Dalglish be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Kate Dundon.
May it please the court, I move that Kate Dundon be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Kate Dundon be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Bree Madison Elliott.
May it please the court, I move that Bree Madison Elliott be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Bree Madison Elliard be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Anika Olsen.
May it please the court, I move that my wife, Annika Elson, be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Annika Elson be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Ella May Joy Farr.
May it please the court, I move that Ella May Joy Farr be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable
That
court.
Ella May Joy Farr be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Peter John Murray Ford.
May it please the court, I move that my son, Peter John Murray Ford, be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Peter John Murray Ford be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Wai Lin Fung.
May it please the court, I move that Waylin Fung be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Wai Lin Fung be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Jacob Patrick Gardiel.
May it please the court, I move that Jacob Patrick Gadiel, my son, be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Jacob Patrick Gadiel be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Victoria Gao.
May it please the court, I move that Victoria Gow be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Victoria Gow be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Paris Emma Gillard.
May it please the court, I move that Paris Emma Gillard be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Paris Emma Gillard be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Simon Robert Goodalls.
May it please the court, I move that Simon Robert Goodalls be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Simon Robert Goodalls be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Karen Ruth Griffin.
May it please the court, I move that Karen Ruth Griffin be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Karen Ruth Griffin be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Claire Frances Gottlieben.
May it please the court, I move that my daughter Claire Frances Guthrie be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Claire Frances Gottlieben be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Chalisa Turami Harter.
May it please the court, I move that Chalisa Tarami Harter be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Chalisa Tarami Hatter be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Max Hepstenstall.
May it please the court, I move that Max Heptonstall be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Max Heptonstall be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Elizabeth Claire Hewish.
May it please the court, I move that Elizabeth Claire Hewish be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Elizabeth Claire Hewish be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Alona Iliho.
May it please the court, I move that Alona Iliho be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Alona Iliho be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Vignesh Jayaram.
May it please the court, I move that Vignesh Jayaram be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Vignesh Jayaram be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Kaya Jenkins.
May it please the court, I move that Kaya Jenkins be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Kaya Jenkins be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Helena Castricios.
May it please the court, I move that Helena Castricios be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Helena Castricios be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Nina Rachel Tabakov Kettle.
May it please the court, I move that Nina Rachel Tabakov Kettle, my daughter, be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Nina Rachel Tabakov Kettle be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Vincent Ferris LeBonks.
May it please the court, I move that Vincent Ferris LeBonks be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Vincent Ferris LeBonks be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Vision Amy Lewis.
May it please the court, I move that Vision Amy Lewis be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Vision Amy Lewis be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Min Jung Lee.
May it please the court, I move that Min Jung Lee be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Min Jung Lee be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Zhao Hui Lin.
May it please the court, I move that Sao Zhang Lin be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Zhao Hui Lin be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Hannah Margaret Lorenko.
May it please the court, I move that Hannah Margaret Lorenko be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Hannah Margaret Lorenko be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Sophie Alexandra McCartney.
May it please the court, I move that Sophie Alexandra McCartney be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Sophie Alexandra McCartney be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Mohammed Tauka Muzib.
May it please the court, I move that Mohammed Taka Mabzib be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Mohammed Tauki Mazib be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Sarah Joy Nachar.
May it please the court, I move that Sarah Joy Nasha be admitted as a lawyer of the honourable court.
Let Sarah Joy Nashar be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Jennifer Tan Truk Nguyen.
May it please the court, I move that Jennifer Tan Nguyen be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Jennifer Tandruk Nguyen be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Ross Nowitz.
May it please the court, I move that Ross Novitz be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Ross Novitz be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Catherine Alice O'Brien.
May it please the court, I move that Catherine Alice O'Brien be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Catherine Alice O'Brien be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Hannah Peng.
May it please the court, I move that Hannah Payne be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Hannah Pang be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Zainab Panju.
May it please the court, I move that my sister Zainab Panju be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Zainab Panju be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Ruby Dwan Petrovic.
May it please the court, I move that Ruby Duan Pekovic be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Ruby Diane Petkovich be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Poppy St Clair Phillip.
May it please the court, I move that my former assistant, Poppy St Clair Phillip, be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Poppy Sinclair Phillip be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Ariane Peter Rasiki.
May it please the court, I move that Ariane Peter Raziki be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Ariane Peter Raziki be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Jessica Alina Reeves.
May it please the court, I move that Jessica Alenia Reeves be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Jessica Alenia Reeves be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Graham Stephen Regan.
May it please the court, I move that Graham Stephen Regan be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Graham Stephen Regan be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Joy Clement Rosario.
May it please the court, I move that Joy Clement Rosario be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Joy Clement Rosario be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Jessica Leanne Schofield.
May it please the court, I move that Jessica Leanne Schofield be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Jessica Leanne Schofield be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
John Patrick Schofield.
May it please the court, I move that John Patrick Schofield be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let John Patrick Schofield be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Jingjing Shao.
May it please the court, I move that Jingjing Shao be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Jingjing Shao be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Shashank Shamoga.
May it please the court, I move that Shashank Shimoga be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Shashank Shimoga be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
John Lachlan Smith.
May it please the court, I move that John Lachlan Smith be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let John Lachlan Smith be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Hamish James Sutton.
May it please the court, I move that Hamish James Sutton be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Hamish James Sutton be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Jade Chun Shi Tan.
please the court, I move that Jade Chun-Su Tan be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Jade Chun-Su Tan be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Anwar Toma.
May it please the court, I move that Anwar Tuma be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Anwar Toma be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Shay Lynn Tomlin Shearer.
May it please the court, I move that Shaylin Tomlin Shearer be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Shaylin Tomlin Shearer be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Kyle Neville Tredigo.
May it please the court, I move that Kyle Neville Tregido be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Kyle Neville Tregido be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Gabrielle Haywing C.
May it please the court, I move that Gabrielle Haywing C, my wife, be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Gabrielle Haywing Say be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Paris Kevi Sagunas.
May it please the court, I move that Paraskevi Sagunas be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Paraskevi Sagunas be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Joyce Johan Wang.
May it please the court, I move that Joyce Sahan Wang be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Joyce Saihan Wang be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Jia Yu Wang.
May it please the court, I move that Sia Wang be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Xiao Wang be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Isabella Joan Ward.
May it please the court, I move that Isabella Joan Ward be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Isabella Joan Ward be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Mirren Alice Whitehead.
May it please the court, I move that Mirren Alice Whitehead be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Mirren Alice Whitehead be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Sophie Mary Whitaker.
May it please the court, I move that Sophie Mary Whitaker be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Sophie Mary Whitaker be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Calanthe Ann Wilson.
May it please the court, I move that Calanthe Ann Wilson be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Calanthe Ann Wilson be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Lachlan James Woolley.
May it please the court, I move that Lachlan James Woolley be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Lachlan James Woolley be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Meng Shi Zhao.
May it please the court, I move that Mengzi Zhao be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Mengshi Zhao be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
J.R. Zhao.
May it please the court, I move that J. Vanessa Zhao be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let J. Vanessa Zhao be admitted as a lawyer of this court. It will now be necessary for those whose admission has just been moved to, when and as directed, stand for the purposes of swearing an oath or making an affirmation or declaration. So please stand when and as directed.
If the first two rows here on my right could please stand. Tasia Phoenix Abel, Nandi Blackwood, Jake Austin Carroll, John Michael Coleman, Rihanna Marie Dalglish, Kate Dunton, Bree Madison Elliard, Anika Olson, Ella May Joy Farr, Peter John Murray Ford, Wai Lin Fung, Jacob Patrick Gardiel, Victoria Gao, Paris Emma Gillard, Simon Robert Goodalls, Karen Ruth Griffith. Do you severally swear or declare and affirm that you will truly and honestly conduct yourselves in the practice of a lawyer of the Supreme Court of New South Wales, and that you will faithfully serve as such in the administration of the laws and usages of this state according to the best of your knowledge, skill, and ability? Would you please say, "So help me God," or "I do"?
I do.
Thank you. You may take a seat. If the back two rows here on my right could please stand. Claire Frances Gathleven, Chalista Turami Harter, Max Heppenstall, Elizabeth Claire Hewish, Alona Ili Ho, Vignesh Jairam, Kaya Jenkins, Helena Castrizos, Nina Rachel Tabakoff Kettle, Vincent Ferris LeBonks, Vision Amy Lewis, Min Zhuang Li, Xiao Hui Lin, Hannah Margaret Lorenko, Sophie Alexandra McCartney, Mohammed Taukir Muzib, Sarah Joy Nature, Jennifer Tran Truk Nguyen, Ross Nowitz, Catherine Alice O'Brien, Hannah Pang. Do you severally swear or declare and affirm that you will truly and honestly conduct yourselves in the practice of a lawyer of the Supreme Court of New South Wales, and that you will faithfully serve as such in the administration of the laws and usages of this state according to the best of your knowledge, skill, and ability. Would you please say, "So help me God," or "I do"?
So help me God.
Thank you. You may take a seat. If the row just in front of me could please stand. Zaina Panju, Ruby Dwan Petrovic, Poppy Sinclair Phillip, Ariane Peter Rosicki, Jessica Alina Reeves, Graham Stephen Regan, Joy Clement Rosario, Jessica Leanne Schofield, John Patrick Schofield, Jingjing Shao, Shashank Shamoga, John Lachlan Smith, Hamish James Sutton, Jade Chuan Chin Tan, Anwar Tomar. Do you severally swear or declare and affirm that you will truly and honestly conduct yourselves in the practice of a lawyer of the Supreme Court of New South Wales, and that you will faithfully serve as such in the administration of the laws and usages of this state according to the best of your knowledge, skill, and ability? Would you please say, "So help me God," or "I do"?
So help me God.
Thank you. You may take a seat. If the two rows here on my left could please stand. Shay Lynn Tomlin Shearer, Kyle Neville Tredigo, Gabrielle Haywing C, Paris Kevi Sagunas, Joyce Johan Wang, Jia Yu Wang, Isabella Joan Ward, Mirren Alice Whitehead, Sophie Mary Whitaker, Calanthe Ann Wilson, Lachlan James Woolley, Meng Shi Zhao, Jaya Vanessa Zhou. Do you severally swear or declare and affirm that you will truly and honestly conduct yourselves in the practice of a lawyer of the Supreme Court of New South Wales, and that you will faithfully serve as such in the administration of the laws and usages of this state, according to the best of your knowledge, skill, and ability? Would you please say, "So help me God," or "I do"? Thank you. You may take a seat.
Well, may I warmly welcome you all to this, the Banco Court, the ceremonial court of the Supreme Court of New South Wales. Present with me on the bench this afternoon, to my immediate right is Justice Campbell of the Common Law Division of the Court. To my left, Justice Rees, a judge of the Equity Division of the Court. And to Justice Campbell's right, Justice McGrath, a judge of the Equity Division of the Court. Together we constitute the court that has, in the exercise of its jurisdiction, admitted each of you to this court to practice this afternoon. And we've done so in this courtroom, which rests on the land for which the Gadigal of the Eora Nation have cared and been custodians for thousands of years. And the court pays its sincere respects to elders past and present, and extends those respects to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. Well, to all of the newly admitted lawyers, welcome to the legal profession. Today is one for great celebration. We up here know how hard you have all worked to achieve this very important milestone. Also welcome your friends and family whose support will have been invaluable on your journey so far. For many of them, the endurance of your finely polished or developing skills of argument and persuasion may now be at an end, or maybe not. But whatever be the case, I'm sure that they are all immensely proud of you, and I encourage you to take time to thank them. Depending on how good an advocate you are, you might even convince them to shout you a round or two of drinks after this ceremony to mark the occasion. Well, this is an old court which last year celebrated its bicentenary. This makes it, you might be surprised to learn, one of the oldest continuing common law courts in the world. But the custom each of you has just followed, namely swearing an oath or making an affirmation on admission to practice, dates as far back as the 12th century. This is not just quaint tradition. It is a public undertaking by each of you in the presence of your family, friends, peers, and senior judges of this court to truly and honestly conduct yourselves in the practice of a lawyer of the Supreme Court of New South Wales, and faithfully to serve as such in the administration of the laws and usages of this state. The law touches every part of our society, and it can and will lead you all in many different directions and career paths. But in whatever direction you head, you must always remember that the oath or affirmation you have just made is a serious one and deserves solemn regard. So whether you work in private practice, at the bar and a community legal centre, a Crown Law Office, the Aboriginal Legal Service for legal aid, or a government department or agency, or in an entirely different field. You should always be known for your honesty, your integrity, and your commitment to justice, and must strive at all times to uphold those cardinal values. Admission to this court is a privilege and not a right, and is contingent upon continuing adherence to your oath or affirmation. Now, you'll see from the portraits of former Chief Justices which hang on the walls of this court that we up here on the bench are wearing the same robes, in some cases literally, as have been worn by our predecessors. And you may be wondering why, after 200 years, we still wear these robes on ceremonial occasions. I can tell you that we don't wear them because they are particularly comfortable. Still less might they be thought to be a striking fashion statement. But we do continue to wear them on ceremonial occasions such as this because symbolically they serve to highlight the continuity of the rule of law in New South Wales, although importantly, the judges wearing the robes are now drawn from an increasingly diverse pool. Some 40% of all judicial officers in New South Wales are now female. Women make up more than 2/3 of solicitors under the age of 35. The President of the Law Society and the immediate past President of the New South Wales Bar Association are both distinguished female practitioners. The composition of the profession is radically different from the time I commenced practice. It has been an extremely salutary change. Our robes also serve symbolically to differentiate the judiciary from the other arms of government, the legislature and the executive. We see on a daily basis from events around the world just how important that separation of powers is, and how important courts are in supervising the lawful exercise of state power. We are fortunate to live in a country where our Commonwealth, state and local governments generally respect the rulings of the courts, even if those rulings are politically inconvenient or critical of executive government. As to the importance of continuity of the rule of law, in a world in which there is so much uncertainty, insecurity and challenges to what we have come to accept as conventional norms of behaviour, the rule of law is more important than ever, and not simply an academic construct or a phrase of some mere theoretical import. At its simplest, the rule of law is the opposite of the arbitrary abuse of power and the rule of autocratic dictators and populists. Now, notwithstanding the formality and tradition attending this ceremony, the life of the law is dynamic. Not everything in the legal profession remains unchanged or unchanging. The pandemic prompted a radical shift in the use of technology in our courtrooms, and the advent of Gen AI brings with it both opportunities and challenges, including within the legal profession and for the work of the courts. Lawyers must, however, remain critical and independent thinkers. While the increased use of technology offers a number of advantages, it has always been and remains my firm view that the practice of the law has human nature and human interaction at its core. An essential part of being a good lawyer is understanding people, how others react to different situations, perform under pressure, and deal with each other. This is seen in our courts every day, including in the criminal law and the distressingly large number of cases involving domestic violence, in family law, in interfamily fights over wills and estates, and indeed in many commercial disputes. An individual who is in need of your services as a lawyer will in many cases be an individual facing some kind of great personal challenge or crisis affecting his or her liberty, property, personal well-being, status, family or health or financial position. There is therefore a need to deliver legal services not only competently, of course, but always with courtesy, integrity and sensitivity to the circumstances of the matter. And that requires a human being with emotional and not artificial intelligence. The need for human engagement by lawyers with those needing legal assistance is also a powerful reason why there should be strong representation of lawyers from the many different backgrounds which comprise our cosmopolitan community, and that very much includes Indigenous lawyers. Diversity is a concept that is subject to attack in some quarters around the globe, but diverse representation amongst solicitors, advocates, and judges assists in ensuring that all people who become involved in our justice system, whether voluntarily or not, can and feel that they can be properly heard and fairly engaged with by a system reflective of our broader community and by a judiciary educated in and sensitive to the many different cultural strands which contribute to the rich fabric of our society in New South Wales. The more than 50 admission ceremonies in which I preside each year, including this ceremony, demonstrates that there is far greater diversity of background amongst junior lawyers than when I commenced practice. That is, I think, a very good thing, and leaders of the profession and of the courts are working hard to foster inclusiveness, access, and diversity. That in turn builds trust in and respect for both the judiciary and the legal profession, and ultimately for the importance of the rule of law. So let me now offer a little bit of professional and personal advice. As a lawyer, you'll often need to make difficult ethical decisions. You must use the tools you have developed to think critically and not compromise on your fundamental duties to the court and to the administration of justice. At various points of your career, you will make mistakes, some minor, some more serious. We all make mistakes from time to time, if we're honest with ourselves, especially when starting out on something new. So if and when you do make mistakes, your commitment to honesty, integrity, and the administration of justice means that you must take responsibility, correct what you can, and learn from those errors. One mistake which I always seek to advise young lawyers to seek not to make is the mistake of giving your clients the advice you think that they want to hear. I can tell you right now that that will almost certainly not be good advice, and they will not welcome it in the long run when the true picture emerges. As a lawyer, you must be dispassionate and frank in your advice as to your client's rights and obligations. Aspects of the law, especially if you're involved in the litigation side of practice, can be confrontational. But the practice of the law is demanding enough without personal antagonism between practitioners adding to the load, as regrettably it sometimes does. So it is essential, and I would urge you to maintain your detachment, balance, and good humour at all times when dealing with your colleagues, remembering importantly that you are now members of a profession and not a business. There is a fundamental and important distinction between the two, of which you must never lose sight. Courtesy and civility are not just behavioural niceties, they are values central to practice as a professional. Another thing you should remember is that the best advocates can and do make their point simply and succinctly. Often, less is more. Some of the most experienced lawyers and indeed judges could also use that reminder from time to time. I don't wholly exclude myself from that observation, although I, of course, exclude my colleagues on the bench. The reality is, though, that for a non-lawyer, the law is often incomprehensible, very difficult to understand, and the ever-expanding statute books are often complex and prolix. So one of your roles as a lawyer will be to make the law accessible to others, so strive to be clear and concise at all times in both what you write and what you say, your oral advice. To do so facilitates access to justice, which is such an important goal in a functioning democracy. In the practice of the law, your physical and mental health are both also extremely important. There may, and I dare say will be, times when you feel a little overwhelmed, burnt out, or even distressed. Legal practice can be all-consuming and physically and mentally taxing. Now, that is often because well-motivated, conscientious lawyers will seek to go the extra mile for their clients, ensure that advice is comprehensive or the case is fully prepared. And all of that is admirable, but as I say, it can become all-consuming and physically and mentally taxing. So you must work hard to try and keep your balance and keep your eye out to ensure that your colleagues do so as well. You should also know and remember that the law is a highly collegiate profession, and in this context I'm going to call now on two representatives, one from the New South Wales Bar Association, one from the Law Society, to offer a few words of welcome. Ms McGrath, do you move?
May it please the Court. My name is Melissa McGrath, and I've been practicing at the bar for about 4 years, predominantly in intellectual property. On behalf of the New South Wales Bar Association, I welcome you to the legal profession. The legal profession is an old profession based on precedent and the rule of law, while also being a profession that grows and develops to adapt to new practices and technology, and importantly to society's values as they change over time. For several decades now, the composition of lawyers and barristers in New South Wales has changed to better reflect the community. The bar today is a welcoming place for people of all genders and backgrounds. And whilst I've only been a barrister for 4 years, I've been a practicing lawyer for 20 years. And I can tell you that in that time, we have seen incredible change, in particular in relation to our culture. That culture means that you are welcome to bring all of yourself to your work and your community. And it is my hope that you will each respectfully contribute to our culture by bringing your unique experience and perspective and contribute to our profession for its betterment, because as His Honour says, diversity benefits us all. It is an honour to be a lawyer, and in my case a barrister, and I am proud to be a member of the legal profession. I enjoy the intellectual challenge of my job and that it allows me to give expert advice to and represent people in court and to contribute to society in a meaningful way. Over my 20 years, I've held almost every position there is in a commercial law firm, from a summer clerk to a partner of a couple of different firms, and my work has dealt with many different fields, including improving access to treatments for prostate cancer, HIV/AIDS, high cholesterol, securing music licensing rights, and protecting the branding of some of the trademark owners who potentially make some of the gifts you might have been given today. And now after 20 years, I'm a fourth-year barrister, and so I can tell you that your new profession can offer you many opportunities and pathways, and it's never too early or too late to make a change. If you are interested in coming to the bar, you can contact the New South Wales Bar Association or have a look at its website, and each year there is a Career at the Bar Open Day. In your first year of practice, you'll be a reader, and you'll receive particular assistance from 2 barristers of at least 7 years seniority who meet with you weekly, review your work, and teach you practical skills. But the support you receive is not limited to those 2 barristers. As His Honour says, the bar is very collegiate, particularly within chambers. There are also opportunities to become involved in the work of the New South Wales Bar Association, which is our professional body. And some of those committees include a new barristers committee that deals with or provides social and educational functions for people under 5, like myself, and a diversity and equality committee which promotes one of the key strategic goals of the New South Wales Bar Association, to attract the best people to become barristers, regardless of their race, religion, gender, parental status, or sexual orientation. Whether as a lawyer or barrister, I encourage you to get involved in the Law Society or the Bar Association and to use your skills to assist your community. It is a rewarding experience to practice in connection with others in your profession. So once again, on behalf of the New South Wales Bar Association, I welcome you all to the legal profession, and I congratulate you and your families on your admission today as a lawyer of this Honourable Court. May it please the Court.
Thank you. Ms Inglis of the Law Society of New South Wales.
May it please the Court. My name is Monica Bayes-Ingles, and I am the Chair of the New South Wales Young Lawyers Family Law Subcommittee. What a mouthful that is. Not long ago, I stood where you are standing today. And what a day it is. You are here being admitted to the Supreme Court role as the final step at the end of a long and arduous journey. You should all feel immensely proud of what you have achieved thus far. When I embarked on my career as a solicitor, I was not sure what to expect. It was not always easy. Often it was overwhelming. However, one of the most important things I've learned is the value of belonging to a profession. The legal profession is an increasingly large and diverse community, and one of which you are now a part. It is a pleasure to say this. Welcome. The Law Society of New South Wales is the home of that community, with our more than 43,000 members flung far and wide across the state. We are bound by our shared duties. Excuse me for a moment. To continuous learning, our desire to defend the rights of all, our drive to give back to our communities and to uphold the rule of law. As an early career lawyer, belonging to a strong network of colleagues has been crucial. I've been a part of the Law Society of New South Wales and the New South Wales Young Lawyers Division for the last 2 years, and I have found friendship, mentoring, and professional support when I needed it most. Along with a range of educational and collegiate events and publications like the Law Society Journal. These are part of the work of the Law Society of New South Wales, work which traces back to 1842. Just as this ceremony today connects us back to solicitors being recorded on English courts' rolls, which we can search back to 1729. Yet here you are today in 2025 in Sydney. So much work is behind you and a huge range of possibility before you. And now you are part of even deeper roots. The role of the Law Society of New South Wales is to ensure that you, as newly minted solicitor, can thrive and succeed in this, your profession. We look forward to welcoming you into the Law Society community, and today, welcome to this profession. My sincere congratulations to you all. May it please the court.
Thank you. Well, can I say this to you all in closing? The law is a wonderful profession. It's stimulating, it's challenging, and it's satisfying. And it's populated by intelligent, committed, and dynamic people such as yourselves. You should be proud to be a lawyer, proud of your achievements to date, and proud of the profession you have just joined. It is a very important profession that underpins stability and cohesion in our community. And you are now a very important part of that very important profession. So work hard, take pride in your work, look out for your colleagues, contribute to your communities, and don't take yourself too seriously. We up here on the bench wish you all the very best of luck on the exciting journey that lies ahead and a full and rewarding career. So on behalf of Justice Campbell, Justice Rees, Justice McGrath, and indeed all of our colleagues on the Supreme Court of New South Wales, I once again congratulate each and every one of you on your admission and welcome you to the legal profession. The court will now adjourn.
All stand. This honourable court is now adjourned.